Okay, I'm gonna sneeze. No, I'm not. Okay, next one.
We're whizzing down the years to feudal England in the 9th century. By now, William the Conqueror should be done conquering and on his way to kinghood. But William's worried, and something's amiss. See what you can find out.
Okay.
Politics will be coming along as your good guide. If anyone can figure out the problems of an ancient political system, she's the one. Good luck, Time Scout. And don't swim in any moats.
Okay, politics.
Know why the Chrono Skimmer rules? Because we always arrive right on time. We're in England, 1086, and I'm standing by William the Conqueror, the French ruler of Normandy and England.
Hey, you two! Watch your heads. There's a siege going on.
A siege?
So nonchalant.
That explains all the soldiers outside. We'll help you withstand this siege, King William.
You know, I just realized, I think it's interesting that they have different characters for each sections, because I realized if you made a company like this, you'd want different people that have experience in different sections, because usually, like, people specialize in one thing, which makes sense.
Hail, friends! At least I hope you are friends. Those Saxons always seem to be knocking at my gates.
Oh, are they? Who are you?
I am William the Conqueror, Duke of Normandy, and also King of England.
That's a lot of
Although
titles.
those Saxons seem to disagree with that last part.
Why do they call you William the Conqueror?
Although I am from Normandy, I had a legitimate claim to the English throne, so I invaded in 1066. I conquered my rival, Harold, at the Battle of Hastings.
Ooh, Battle of Hastings. What have you done since then?
As king, I created a feudal society where peasants work for lords, lords work for barons, and barons work for me. It's good to be the king.
Ooh, I learned that in like a drama class. Okay, before anything, I'll look through the book. Okay, fun.
Hello again. I'm still dealing with the actions of these Saxons.
So he kind of created like a really, what's it? The caste system? Is it caste system?
Oh, the Saxons are revolting. Again, someone stole my doomsday book, and the Saxons, taking it as a sign of weakness, have decided to try and overthrow my castle with a siege.
Okay. What is the Doomsday Book?
The Doomsday Book is a record of all the people and property in England, from the lowliest serf to the highest noble. It really helps me keep tabs on everyone.
Okay. Why are the Saxons revolting?
Perhaps they need a bath? But seriously, the Saxons are not happy having a foreign king like me. I burned much of the North Country to the ground once. But will they let bygones be bygones? No!
You know, historical figures aren't always angels, but our Acme job is to put history back on track. If William doesn't remain king, all of English history might change.
That's really interesting. I do like how it's not just everyone's just good and well, everyone has their own things, because history is verified in diversity. How is the siege battle going?
This stone castle I recently built is strong enough to withstand any Saxon attack. But with this siege going on outside, I'm having trouble bringing in fresh supplies.
And that's where we come in. Can we help you get the supplies?
Ah, a noble offer. I happen to have a secret passage out of this castle. Squeeze through and go find my barons and lords. Tell them my soldiers need some bread.
Bread, huh? Can you remind us what you need? Oh, nope, I messed
Hello
that up.
again. I'm still dealing with the actions of these Saxons.
No, oh my god.
Hello? This Saxon siege is exhausting our supply. I need bread for my hungry men, or they'll soon starve.
I mean, William, I only see one dude
My
there.
archers shoot arrows through the crenels, those gaps in the parapet wall. They try to prick their Saxon targets without getting nicked in return. That mangonel hurls huge boulders up and over the walls. It can even fling dead animals, which spread disease inside the castle.
Gross.
Gross-ola!
You said it, Polly.
Those pesky Saxon archers use wooden shields to hide behind, and only peep out when they're firing a volley of arrows. The cowards!
It's not really cowards if it's strategy.
That giantific device is a battering ram. It knocks down castle gates or walls, so the foot soldiers can run in through the hole, called a breach.
Uh-huh.
That machine is a ballista, a giant crossbow that shoots major spears, even flaming spears.
Ooh, I love
Yes,
that.
ballista spears are often covered in a flaming goo called Greek fire. Quite awful stuff. Each formula is a big secret.
Ooh, I feel like I'm in Lord of the Rings right now. Ballista, Magonil. Okay, anything else? What about this? Boiled
That
water.
pot is full of boiling water, which we pour down on enemies trying to climb the walls. It leaves them boiling mad. Behold!
Hey! Quit it! Oh, that was my best siege uniform!
Wow, it's not like he's screaming, "Ag, I'm boiling." Oh man. For being such a brutal guy, William looks very scrawny, but you know, that's neither here nor there.
In place of water, we sometimes use molten metal or boiling oil, which stick to the enemy's skin.
Sticks to the skin? Ugh.
Yikes.
It's a Carmen note. Our thief must have slipped through the secret passage.
Grab the Doomsday Book, my liege, then slip away before the siege. Alright.
Au revoir. Hurry
Au
back.
revoir. I will. Oh, good sir, who's this? Baron.
Hello? Welcome to my castle.
Yo, you're just chilling while there's a siege going on, huh? May we ask your name?
Certainly. I am Baron du Pont, a peer without peer. I am also the ruler of this castle.
Uh-huh. How did you become a baron?
Through talent and wisdom, of course. Oh, and it helped that I supported William the Conqueror when he invaded England. William gave most of the baronships to other French Normans like myself.
William's a bit of a biased person, is he not? How do you like being a baron?
Oh, it can be quite tiresome. These Saxons don't like having a foreign baron ruling them. To prevent them from rebelling, I must keep them very busy.
Like, killing them? How do you keep your subjects busy?
I make sure they're always doing their specific jobs. Knowing their last names helps a lot.
Uh-huh. Can you help us?
Help you? But I am a nobleman. It is very uncommon for me to help commoners.
Okay. Did we mention we're on an errand for the king?
For the king? Why didn't you say so? In that case, helping you would be my crowning glory. What can I do to help?
Yikes, so selfish. Can you give us bread for the king?
I know little of petty activities like making bread. Here's a list of my subjects. Perhaps one of them can help you.
Oh my god. Paul Carpenter, Catherine Fletcher, Robert Baker, Mary Weaver, George Smith, and Joan Mason. So it's call peasant, call peasant, call peasant, call peasant, call nobody. Let's look at everyone else first.
That's Lacey, my hunting dog. Just part of the pack I take on my afternoon hunts. I do the catching, she does the fetching.
Uh-huh. What else?
In 11th century England, castles had to be built fast, so they were usually made of wood instead of heavy stone. A wood castle could be finished in just 3 weeks.
That's a long time, isn't it? I wonder how long would it take for like a stone building?
That looks like an early version of the medieval coat of arms, where colorful family emblems were painted on war shields.
Okay, wall. Wall.
In 11th century England,
Okay, that's
castles...
just the same wall. Travel to teen, Lord Estate. What side?
That is a moat and Bailey castle out there. My men dig a deep moat, piling the dirt up inside to make a tall hill. Then we build a wooden castle on the hill. Voila! 2 defenses for the price of 1.
Okay. So I guess let's call everyone.
Salutations once again.
Give me your subjects.
Certainly. Have a peasant conversation.
Oh my god. That's so weird. Alrighty, I know the right answer is Robert Baker, but we gotta go through everybody. So let's call Joan Mason.
Greetings. What can I do for you, Baron?
Can you make bread for the king's noble troops?
Bread? Me? Sorry. I can make a brick oven perhaps, but not bread.
Well, thank you anyway. Good day.
And there she goes.
Salutations once again.
Alrighty, can you call another peasant?
Certainly. Have a peasant conversation.
Okay. Joan Mason. Oh, Mason, like jar, Mason thing. Okay, George Smith. What does George Smith can
How do you do, Mr. B? What do you need?
King William needs bread for his troops. Can you help?
Sorry I am, but you can't eat my goods unless you like lots of iron in your diet.
That will be all.
Oh,
You may go.
George Smith, like blacksmith.
Salut.
Ah.
Certain.
Okay, Mary Weaver.
Hello, my baron. May I be of service?
Can you make bread for the king's noble troops?
Sorry, I'm better at crocheting than cooking. Blankets are my specialty.
That will be all. You may go.
There they go. All right. Salutations.
Certainly.
Not Robert. I need Catherine Fletcher.
Good day to you all. What is the baron's bidding?
Can you make bread for the king's noble
Can
troops?
you make bread for the king?
Oh my, you've missed the bullseye. I know next to nothing about baking bread.
What do you do?
Well,
Okay. All right. One more. One more. Paul Copland there.
Good day, your baronship. How can I help?
can you make bread for the king's noble troops?
Don't know how to make bread, but I could build a wooden bread box.
Thank you. You are dismissed.
That looks like the same model for the other dude.
Sa-
Okay, come on. Let's call Robert Baker.
Salutations, dear Baron. May I help you?
Can you make bread for the king's noble troops?
I would love to bake you some bread, but I am flourless and thus powerless. Do you have any flour?
No flour? Well, check with the lord down the road. As I am a baron and he is only a lord, the feudal system requires that he help me out.
Ah, the mandatory feudal system. All right, let's go to
We're
the...
off to the Lord.
Excuse me, sir. Do you have any flour?
Welcome to my estate, travelers.
I'm surprised this isn't a crueler land. Who are you? Oh, oops.
Of course, I've forgotten my manners. I am Lord Maynard. I report to Baron du Pont.
Is Baron Pont the Baron up the road?
Exactly. The Baron owns this estate and several others, but I live here and run it for him. He gives orders to me, and I pass the orders on to my peasants. It's the feudal way, you know.
Yeah, but feudalism is not cool. How do you run your estate?
Oh, the usual things. I dispense justice, I listen to peasants complain about taxes, that sort of nonsense. A nobleman's work is never done.
All right. Is it all the land here yours?
Well, not really. Most of this land was lent to me by Baron du Pont. In turn, I lend some of the land to peasants who work the soil. The French would call these peasants villeins.
Villains, that's weird. Why do you lend land to the peasants?
Well, it works like this. I lend some land to the villeins, and they in exchange give me part of the food they harvest from this land. Such are the ways of the feudal system.
Ah. The Baron needs flour. Can you help?
The Baron needs flour? Well, I'm happy to help, of course. In fact, it is my feudal duty.
In fact, I have no choice. Can you give us some flour?
Well, I do not have any flour on me at the moment, but one of my peasants may be able to help. Just point one out.
Oh my god, the same system. Who would have flour? It's not Ann Hunter, not Allison Taylor, not Scott Fisher, not Sabrina Cartwright. No, maybe Sabrina Cartwright. John Miller, Cod Cooper. Okay, before I do anything, let's look at everything.
That peasant is being punished for stealing a chicken. He must spend one full day locked in the stockades while people toss rotten vegetables at him.
Ooh, stockade.
Bummer. Must be humiliating, especially if they use broccoli. Yuck.
I mean, Polly, it'd probably be humiliating with any other vegetable, too.
Neat windmill. What's it for?
Oh, my peasants use it to raise water, grind grains, the usual farmy things.
It's so weird casually hearing him say my peasants.
Each of those farmhouses belongs to a peasant. I give each peasant some of my land to farm, and he gives me back a share of what he grows. It's a feudal attempt at society.
Yikes. Yikes. Anything else? No, Baron Castle talked to Lord Polly. Oh, we haven't talked to Polly.
Yes?
Excuse me, Polly. How can we help the baker?
We need to find some flour for the baker. Fast.
Okay, thanks, Polly.
Greetings
Okay,
once again,
now we need to
travel-
call from the list or whatever. Let's get everything wrong. So, it's not Cod Cooper.
Hello, good lord. May I be of service?
We need to bake bread for the Baron. Can you get us some flour?
My, I know nothing of flour.
But if you need a hoop tub for your flour, I'm your man.
A hoop.
Thank you anyway. Now be gone.
Get the F out of here.
Great.
Okay, call him the peasant. John. No, 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 it's not John Miller. Miller is like milling flour, right? Okay, let's go start with Alison Taylor.
Greetings. What can I do for you, Lord?
The Baron needs flour to bake bread. Can you help?
Dear me, I can't make flour. Sewing is more my specialty.
Thank you anyway. Now be gone.
I love the
Greetings,
candidness of this. Okay.
But
Okay, Ann Hunter.
Hello, Lord. How can I help?
we need to bake bread for the Baron. Can you get us some flour?
Sorry, I don't know how to make flour, but if me or guide hunting pet sees any, I'll let you know.
Oh well, it was worth a try. That will be all.
Ann Hunter seems to relate to the other blonde lady archer woman over there.
Greetings once again. But
Okay, Scott Fisher.
Hello there. What could I do for your lordship?
we need to bake bread for the Baron. Can you get us some flour?
Sorry to say, but you're fishing in the wrong pond here. I can't make flour.
Oh well, it was worth a try. That will be all.
Sounds so disappointed. Greetings once
But-
again. Sabrina Cartwright.
How do you do, my lord?
Oh, her hair's
May I help
bopping.
you?
The Baron needs flour to bake bread. Can you help?
Sorry, sir, I can't make flour, but I could build you a wagon to carry it in.
Oh well, it was worth a
Cartwright.
try.
Cartwright.
That will be
makes
all.
sense. All right, let's go to John Miller.
Lordy Lord, good day. What can I do for you?
The Baron needs flour to bake bread. Can you help?
Yes, I can make some flour for you. I am a miller, after all.
He's gonna do it lickety split. Oh, that was fast.
Here it is. Freshly milled flour for the Baron's bread. All yours.
Can we still call the peasants again?
Greetings once.
No. Okay. Well, good thing we went through them. Let's go back.
Alrighty then. Let's head back to Baron DuPont.
All right, this is gonna be so cool.
Oh, this flour is perfect. I'll see what I can bake up. Hold
You know,
on.
we're all doing this relatively fast. Oh my
Voila!
gosh.
My best bread for the king's best men.
It's literally one loaf of bread, but you know, whatever. It's all right. William's
Alright,
Castle.
let's sneak past the siege and back into William's castle.
How are we sneaking past the siege so well? Here you go.
Fresh bread. My hungry troops and I thank you. And now, my next task.
Oh my
We
gosh.
need more weapons. Could you stop by the Baron's place and see if he has any swords?
Okay.
Absolutely. Happy to help your kingship.
Au revoir. Hurry back.
I'm surprised he's not asking the Baron to just do this
In
straight up.
11th century England, castles had to be
Oh,
built.
no, I don't.
Salut.
Okay.
One of my subjects might give you the edge you need.
Please.
With whom do you care to speak?
Not. Are they. Okay, yeah, no, we gotta go to talk to George Smith.
How'd you do, Mr. B? What do you need?
King William is calling for more swords. Can you make them?
Oh, I'd dearly love to forge some swords, but the water barrel I use to cool my red-hot metals has sprung a leak. If you can find me a new barrel, I can forge ahead.
A new barrel?
You need a barrel? I believe the lord next door can roll one out for you.
The puns. Oh man, the feudal system is whack.
Greetings once again, travelers. Ah no, you've got me over a barrel on that one. Let's check with one of my peasants.
Alright, who would have a barrel? It's not Miller, it's not Cartwright, it's not Fisher. Probably, is it Cooper?
Hello, good lord. May I be of service?
The Baron wants a barrel. Can you help?
A barrel? I'm happy to make you a barrel. Back in a flash. Ta-da! The finest barrel a baron could ask for. It won't leak a drop.
Thank you, good sir. You know, I know they're all happy though, like all the peasants, but I feel like in real life they wouldn't be this happy to be called so much at Unleash. You know? Like they wouldn't, like, I feel like everyone's just on call.
Ah, now that's a fine watertight barrel. I'll fill it with water and make some swords in no time.
It was one sword. Oh!
There you go. The finest swords in England. A real cut above the ordinary.
Dude, he actually gave us like what? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. 5 swords? Like, wow, that's way more impressive than the bread dude. Here you go. Oh, I did that wrong. Here you go.
These swords will give me the edge over those Saxons. But now, my archers are all out of arrows.
William.
This is your final task. Check with my Baron and see if he has any arrows to spare.
Sheesh. King William's got us pulling a lot of strings.
You got that right, Politics.
Au revoir. Hurry back.
Okay. What can you do to help us? What about Weaver, right?
Hello, my Baron.
Or would it be the
May I
Ant
be of
Hunter?
service?
King William needs...
I can't shoot arrows.
No, okay, no. Okay, it must be Ant Hunter.
What?
Right? No, not Ant. Is it? No. Paul Carpenter, Captain Fletcher. Is it Fletcher?
Good day to you all. What is the Baron's bidding?
King William needs more arrows. Like to take a shot at making them?
Sorry, I'd make you the straightest arrows in England, but I'm a little light on feathers right now. Do you happen to have any?
No feathers for the arrows? You might be able to pluck some from the lord down the road. By feudal law, he is obligated to help me.
Can that just be like the new thing? By feudal law, you have to obey my every command. I guess you can't do that
No
all the time.
arrows?
Oh, oops!
The castle may fall if you don't bring me some soon.
My apologies, I
rev-
meant to click the other way. Excuse me.
Greetings. We
Oh,
can I'm a lord, not a lark. But one of my subjects might be able to help. Who should I call?
Ant Hunter. Right.
Hello, Lord. How can I?
Feathers would tickle the Baron's fancy. Do you have any?
Feathers? Certainly. I'll use me hunting falcon to bring down some birds for you. Won't be but a moment.
Nice! Oh my god.
I'm back, and I bagged quite a few birds. I hope the feathers help.
Oh, finally, another note.
Silverific! You scored a shred of the Carmen note.
Be sure to keep an eye on Feudal Manor. Keep an eye out for the banner. Okay, cool. Okay, let's go to
In 11th century.
Oh, oops, now we need to give it to...
Well, look at all these feathers. Just what a Fletcher needs.
A Fletcher.
They'll
Is
make
that what
my
they call
arrows
a
fly
Fletcher?
straight and true.
Like an arrow person? A Fletcher?
Here you are. These are some of my finest arrows.
I mean, good thing there's only one person up on the siege, woman. Or lady. Like... There you go.
Once I pass out these fine arrows, my men will easily repulse the Saxon siege. Victory is certain! How about joining me in a celebration feast?
Well, I'm not sure, Your Kingness.
Come on! You can do a jig with my dancing bear.
Sold. I'm
A
sold.
dancing bear?
Yeah.
Fantabulous! Count us in! William was right. The arrows we brought did the trick, and the siege is over. It's time to celebrate at this wild Norman dinner party.
Oh, I love a good dinner
Yes,
party.
eat! We Normans specialize in fine feasts.
I'm this dude right here. I love a good soup.
Superific! The final mote of the Carmen note.
Okay, grab the Doomsday Book, my liege, and then slip away before the siege. Be sure to act in feudal manner and keep an eye out for our banner. It tells the story of it tells the fabric of a story how William won his English glory. All right, so it's probably one of these then.
Hold on, I'm activating the time cuffs.
Okay, you do that, Polly. Let's go talk to things.
Dogs often roam the banquet hall sniffing out table scraps. Their thick fur can make for a handy napkin, you know.
Aw, come on, William.
Only my most honored or powerful guests are permitted to sit with me here at the head table. I like to give them a heady dining experience.
What does heady mean? Okay. Okay, dinner guest, food taster.
That loyal fellow is my royal taster. He tries a bit of all my food before I eat to make sure nothing is poison.
Smart, smart.
Tasters are easy to find, but hard to keep.
I mean, hopefully it's because they don't die.
Oh, that siege has wearied my bones. I'm much too tired to talk.
No wonder. When he's not battling, William I must juggle being King of England and ruler of Normandy and France, both at the same time.
Sounds like a lot of pressure, bro. Okay, what else? Dancing
We
bear.
Normans use live bears for entertainment. I love it when they stand on their hind legs to dance.
That poor bear looks all jigged out. No vegetarians here. Upper-class Normans thought vegetables were fit only for peasants, so they didn't eat many. That excuse never worked with my mother.
Okay. I like how this guy's not eating it, he's kind of just sucking on the chicken.
Sometimes, instead of bowls, the Normans ate soup using tough bread called trenchers that could soak up the grease. I don't suppose they used napkins either.
Trenchers, huh?
In feudal England, the fork wasn't invented yet, so folks ate their meat with their hands, or from the tips of their sharp knives.
Oh, I see.
This is the Bayeux Tapestry, created a few years back in 1077. Tapestries like this often told stories using pictures. In a way, it means the writing's on the wall.
Ah, how James Bond-like.
This is the Bayeux Tapestry.
Okay, it's the same
created
thing. Alright, well, we know they're in the tapestry, so let's go. Oh, whoa, whoa.
Good thinking! The Bayeux Tapestry is a story banner telling how King William conquered England.
Let's go, let's go, let's go, let's go. Gosh, all the Acme, like, agents are so powerful.
We've slapped the cuffs on that wily warmonger, General Mayhem.
Another case down.
No more warmongering for you, General Mayhem. You're heading back to Acme.
I'll just have to plot a whole new campaign while stationed in the slammer.
Congratulations! You clapped the cuffs on General Mayhem and put that big old Domesday book back on the shelf. Old King William is a happy conqueror. And thanks to you, England's noble traditions will survive the centuries.
I don't know about that.
I decided to promote you. Consider
Again?
yourself a time trooper. Congratulations. If you like, we could troop on ahead where another case is waiting. What do you say?
I say yay to the situation.